Surge has been cleared. That means time to tackle the rock tunnel. But first, I need to get Flash. Let's see if I remember where things are. Not that way. I know the Diglett Cave is accessible. I'm not sure if we go through that, or I know we got a whole bunch of guys with fight here. I just became a trainer, but I think I could win. Now, that's a good question. I always wondered. You know, any kid could become a trainer. No, like, but what do you do? Like, say, like in this case, like this kid obviously lives near Vermilion City as their hometown, but like, can you get the gym badges out of order? Because we're always stuck in this particular order, but like in the in-universe way, can you do them out of order? My Pokemon couldn't, okay, couldn't what? what Pokemon are over here? What we got over here? The same one? Oh, we got a Drowsy. I got a level 10 somewhere. Yeah, we got a Paris level 10, right? There we go. How dare you pound me?
Phrasing?
We can get some dig action. Ooh, that's good. Alright, let's get some Pokeballs. Okay. We got it, finally. We got a Drowsy. Drowsy. Well, I was gonna fight you. Careful, I'm laying down some cake. Really? For what? There's nothing here. It's just grass. Engineer wants to fight. I might as well just leave the battle animation. I forgot how fast the animation is in the first game. As the like newer games came out, it's just like, oh my god, these moves are so freaking take forever. Watch out for live wires. I guess he's working with the other engineer. Do you guys all have Magnemites? Well, I'm glad I don't have freaking Squirtle. I'd rather have some Mudkip though. Whoa, you Sparkplug? Is there an item over here? Maybe I was thinking of a rock. One more guy. Foo-ha! I have never lost. I mean, you had to, because Gary has to go through here. Well, now Gary probably didn't go through here because, you know, he never dealt with Snorlax. He didn't wake him up. We have to keep doing it. So maybe that's why in the anime they gave him that car. So that it explains all these weird things like how you got through the game without doing certain shit. Also, if you think about it, you know, Gary has his entourage. He had the car. He had all this crap, all his resources. Yet Ash in the show got lost. He ran into so many people constantly delaying him. And Gary didn't get to the League like any faster. This is the rock I was thinking of. Yeah. I think there's an item here. Yeah, here we go. Hyper Potion. A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. It's like, damn you, Snorlax. We gotta go through the Diglett tunnel. What a surprise. Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City. I need to catch one. Alright, was it 17? Ooh, that's pretty high. Alright, he goes first. Oh, please don't die. We just need a little bit of damage. I'm surprised. Oh, I forgot! That kicks you out of... Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot. I'm glad it's just, you know, generic and it wasn't like, oh shit, I just kicked out a legendary fight. Don't die. Yeah, you're gonna die, aren't you? Nah, he's not gonna be able to hold out. Oh, he did! I'm amazed. It's not gonna do that much. Oh, it actually does a decent amount of damage. I'm gonna potion his butt. It should work. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If a Pokemon's Flash could light it up, and that's the first clue for Flash. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oaks, and if you caught 10 Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an HM5 Flash. So I'm getting it. Yes, I did get the 10, yes. I got 16, or 17 now. Hey, we got that, so we could deal with the cave in the future. I think we go back to Cerulean City. And then we can go to the right? Yeah, because that's where the cut was it. So I gotta go through the cave again. Yeah, now we have access to this area. Hello. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Now here's a question. If you lose, does she take you? It turns into Resident Evil. Yes. Let's get stunned. Great. Now we got par. Oh, I got a critical on him. Now I gotta deal with this paralyzed. That's about special rose. And paralyzed. The game doesn't tell you though is that you're also slowed down. You have a higher chance of not going the next turn. You deceived me. Deceived what? Ah, yes, item. Let's go get him. Wow, great. I was bored. Eh? Eh? Let's get them body slams in. Oh, I'm still paralyzed. I forgot. I haven't played Sword and Shield, but have they animated yet like characters that are supposed to like bind you up like Onyx? Oh my god, I'm getting screwed every which way. Can you not get me with bind? The thing is, can you just do them all in sequence and not let me click? That's what I wish they would do. Thanks. Oh, thank you even more. What is this crap? Can I just hit you once? God damn. Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. I got them early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Oh, and he has Beedrill and Butterfree. Is it me or this graphic of Beedrill? It kind of has like, it looks like it has no body. It just looks like his feet and the pincers, well not pincers, the drills are attached to the wings. What is my favorite starter? Mudkip. Mudkips. Not because of the stupid meme. It's water and something else, right? Water ground, yeah. I always think that's like a perfect combo. I think what I hated when Pokemon Stadium had the narrator, it was super like over the top. Who's gonna change the Pokemon? It's like it's way over the top. I have original Stadium, the first one that was not released here. The Stadium narrator, way more calmer. Come on, dude. At least in Battle Revolution, the show's narrator was way more like calm, and he played it normally. And like the only time you should be like, oh yeah, you did it, like when you beat the Pokemon or you're gonna like die. It's just like just sending out Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium 2 was like, oh, it's Kakuna. It's like, what the? Like you should act like that if it's a legendary. What's the point of having a legendary when like especially on Sun and Moon, it's just like. You catch their gods, basically, the Pokemon that they worship, and it's just like, yeah, no big deal. I can fight, what's his name? I forgot. Tapo, I forgot. Haha, you beat me fairer. Did we fight this guy? Yeah, we did. Oh, no, we didn't. Haha, aren't you a little toughie? I guess I have a reputation now? At least we don't have Pokegear, because everyone like, can I have your cell phone number, please? Do. And it's like everyone calls you every 5 seconds. Now, I never played the remakes. Did they fix that? Like, did they stop that harassment Pokegear? If I had to pick, like, one thing from each game that I hated, in Red and Blue, I hated that the Pokeballs, like, you had to use an Ultra Ball, like, on a Mewtwo. And Gold and Silver, it's definitely the Pokegear. Black and White, I hated the story. So I wouldn't say any game mechanic. Diamond and Pearl, the slowest saving in the series. In Sun and Moon, I hate the SOS system. That. Where it's like, only certain Pokemon appear as an SOS call. And also the whole, I can't target 2 Pokemon to catch 1. It's like, really? I know in Diamond and Pearl, I hate how horribly underutilized the Poke Etch watch was. And then we didn't even get all the apps. I never played Black and White 2. So I have no idea like what I would hate in that. Now, like thinking back at it, I regret not getting it, but I really hated Black and White Story, so I just didn't care to get the second one. But because now, like, if you wanted to buy those games, they're like, yeah, you gotta chalk up like $400, $200. I remember doing this without flash. A blinding flash lights the area. I don't remember the layout that well. I draw Pokemon when I'm home. Slowpoke. Slowpoke. Slow. Whew, I'm exhausted. It's one fight. One fight. You are lazy as hell if you think that's freaking tight. I think I went the wrong way, but I think it goes around. Hit me with your best shot. Fired away. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. It sure does. Now, I always wondered how the game did the transition effects. Does the game physically alter the tiles to actually create the effect, or does it have an overlay of a black element that just simply does the effect? We got some critical hits going on here. Pokemon's been through a lot of changes over the years. I wonder if they'll actually extend the level system to like 200. I wonder if they'll do that someday, or change the like attack amounts to like 5. Technically we have like Z power that gives you the 5th option, but it still pulls from the PP from the main ability that you have it. So it's like it doesn't count regardless. That's how they bypass the issue. What am I doing? Which way is out? I mean, you think they would have a map for the tunnels? Speaking of that, like we got a really cool, you know, we got all that map stuff in Sun and Moon with the Pokedex and yaps to you, but they couldn't be bothered to make a map for tunnels. Like you would go into a tunnel or side room, and it's just like, nah, we're just gonna have the map stay where it is. We're not gonna actually, you know, have the interior done. It's just like, what? We're getting closer. Haha, can you beat my power? Deal, dude. No, that's totally not how he sounds like in the show. Oh yeah, I've always had, yeah, I know. In general, yeah, I hate that too. Taking things out of the games it's basically an Apple maneuver. It's to save money on their end, and then sell the thing back to us in a future game. Like, oh, because you know, if they kept everything in, like Pokeyami and all those ways to train and whatnot, it'd just be like, we can't develop anything else. You have a Pokedex? I want one too. I wish they made a really accurate one from the show, but every time they made a toy version of it, they all had like dumb issues. Like most of the time it's like it's too fat, it's not the right scale, or it has like missing buttons, or it has a completely wrong layout. They made a lot of them. They're more accurate than like when they first started, but like still there's never one that's like 100% like perfect. Oh, come on, I want to get to the next gym. No, don't give me sleep, damn it. Clefairy. Clefairy's like, I come from space. And you see Arceus is like,
no, I am your god.
Like, like, why did, like, Arceus take so long to be found out? Because it's just like, it's God. We're almost there? Boy, will have love is how gold instead of let you go from Johto to Kanto. Yeah, I know. I wish they kept doing that too. But, you know, can't do that. It's too much work. That I don't expect that. But adding all the Pokemon I do, I think the worst insult, though, that the Pokemon team's done is that, oh, we're going to release Ultra Sun and Moon, which are just basically the 3rd game of the series. And they're like, you know, we're going to add all these extra improvements and blah, da, 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 da. Nah, no National Dex. But it was okay for you to selling a $40 game again, but you didn't want to put the National Dex back in. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I don't know if I want to categorize it as laziness. I think it's kind of more like they're like probably so fed up with always having to make Pokemon. 'Cause think about it, from like if you were working at Game Freak for since like at least the 90s, 30 years at this point, and the only successful game you ever made was Pokemon, because they made other games, obviously, like Drill Dozer and that other game that came out not too long ago, but they're not successful. But you're stuck making Pokemon over and over and over again. It kind of feels like now they're so sick and tired of it, they just cut corners just to freaking get it out, on top of like the deadlines of like, we have to release a Pokemon game every year. Really? Do you have to? Like, you're turning it into COD, because we have to make a remake, we have to make a new generation. It's like, you don't give yourselves breaks. You're probably burned out to hell of seeing Pokemon games. I would be if I was working on it for 30 years at this point. COD is like the worst example of milking, screwing up, or Battlefield, same thing. But it's like they're getting there, and it's disappointing. It's just like, you're making a franchise that's extremely successful, makes a lot of money, and you know that you keep making 100 Pokemon each game. You should have a dedicated team, but it just feels like they've really like let themselves go. It's like every which way they can nickel and dime fans, they will do it. Bank, Home are perfect examples of that. Taking out the national decks, not giving all the Pokemon back into Sword and Shield with patches. Like, I'm not saying don't make the DLC. Like, add new missions, add story content, but the Pokemon should always be free, and you should always reinstate them back into the previous game, because you're on the same console. Rock Tunnel, Cerulean City, Lavender Town. Great. We made it! I'm feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. The last, main fight. Now you don't have to worry about cutting Pokemon, because all the work's done. So there should be no cutting. But, say we got a new game console, whatever, they have to switch, and then they make a new Pokemon game. I don't hate the idea of them not putting all the Pokemon in at the start. But you should patch them in as you go along. That's my stance. That's the reason why I never bought Sword and Shield. Because they're missing 200 Pokemon, I'm like, no. Until you add every single Pokemon back in one full game, we have all the work done in Home. We have all the stuff worked in Arceus. We have all the stuff done in Sword and Shield. So all that work culminates. You should be able to backport everything in. And then Scarlet and Violet should have all the Pokemon. They should. But no, they won't. They'll do the same game, force you to buy the DLC, or force you to buy remakes, and then you still won't have everything. And the only thing you could do is, we could stick it in Home. And Home does what? Let's get this last guy. Hi, kid. Want to see my Pokemon? Now, if Scarlet and Violet, surprise me, and they, all the Pokemon are in the game, and blah, 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 I will then happily buy them. But if they don't, then stick to my guns and don't buy them. Simple as that. And it's just I'm not paying for Home. Home is worthless. It's not a game. It's a storage system that should be controlled by you, pay once, and that's it. Hopefully in the future, fans will reverse engineer Bank when the 3DS is long dead, and make custom, you can make your own custom server that can work locally on your computer. Because fans have done that with the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection on the Wii. You can download a modification so that you can patch, like Mario Kart Wii on the console to redirect to their custom servers, and the game will work. It'll be great that they do it to keep those things working. People also have the Wi-Fi connection working on, Omega Ruby Sapphire, Diamond and Pearl, Black and White 2. Those work with fans' servers too as well. Thanks to everyone who watched the series. This was a test to see if people were interested in other content I could do. Spoke loud and clear. This is something you're not interested in, so I will be moving on to other things.